What's up guys, and welcome back to another St. Patrick's Day video. A couple of days ago we already did the green team twice and then eventually got the premium pot of gold where we pulled 50,000 coins. So that was from a range of I think 20 to 100,000 coins. We got 50,000 coins, which isn't too bad, obviously less than the average of that range, but still 50,000 coins was obviously super nice given that we just did the green team twice. So we submitted 2 Irish teams and in return we got 50,000 coins. Now today I did open quite a few packs from a couple of league SBCs and I did get 4 Irish special cards. So that is exactly the requirement for the mega pot of gold. So I decided, what the heck, let's submit them for the mega pot of gold and the chance to get 30 to 150,000 coins. Now I did, as I said, pull 4 special cards from the St. Patrick's Day edition. However, one of them, that is Seamus Coleman, I want to keep in my club. So I actually only have 3 at the moment. I do have Westwood, the goalkeeper. I do have Houlihan, the center attacking mid from Norwich, and I do have Aidan McGeady. So that is 3 championship players. And as I want to keep Seamus Coleman, I do have to do the green team twice, once. So that is what we will do today. We will do the green team once, and then we will also do the mega pot of gold. Let's first start with the green team. So obviously what we need is a full Irish squad. And as I said in the first video that I did on the St. Patrick's Day SBCs, I tried to use players that are not from the Irish League. Because if I was EA, I would wait for the St. Patrick's Day's packs to be basically over. And then everybody has used their Irish players and then they release the Irish League as a league SBC. So no one would have any players. They would have to buy them, have to open packs, which would obviously be nice for EA, but which would suck for the players. So as you can see right here, I use a Premier League player. This one is from the League One, and this is basically the strategy for me to fill all the gaps in the team. So this is a player from the Scottish Premier League. Basically avoid using Irish League players. Let's switch to midfield in general to be a little bit more flexible. We have, I think 90 chemistry is the requirement, so we can be a little bit more flexible. And here you can see 2 of the 3 players that I will submit today: Houlihan from Norwich and McGeady from Preston. So these are the 2 players, 2 of the 4 that I will submit later for the mega pack of gold. Now we will also use Gibson, and I think we can use Ireland as well, just to get the rating up a little bit. So for the rest of the team we can rely on silver players or bronze players maybe even as well. So let's see what we have here as well. We have another lower English league here that works perfectly. Let's use the, oh, he has a better rating. Let's use the player from League One. Oh, we actually need Ireland as well, so let's put him on the right mid position. In the defense we will obviously need defenders, so let's see who we can afford to lose. Premier League is fine. We can switch around positions later. Let's just put them in the team real quick first. We will use another lower English division player. I want to avoid using championship players because I will use them in the mega pack of gold as well. So let's see what else we have here that can help us. Another Scottish player, a player from the Scottish League is nice as well. And then let's see, do we have another center back in here just for chemistry reasons? He's not a center back. Let's see whether we can make it work this way. Doesn't seem to be the case. What are the positions? So we have left back. We can gain some chemistry here. What do we need in total? 90 chemistry. So that will definitely work. We just need a goalkeeper and we're basically done. Let's see whether we can find a goalkeeper from a lower English division. He would be nice already. Let's see if that 58 rated one works as well. Let's see if the rating is fine. The rating is fine. We need a 70 rated team, I think. We get 71, so that is nice. We also get enough chemistry so we can submit this squad and get a St. Patrick's Day player. Hopefully it's a player that is, or that we're okay with to discard basically in the mega pack of gold. We get a St. Patrick's Day player pack, so let's quickly move to the store and then we go back to the SBC section in a little bit. Let's see who the St. Patrick's Day player is today. Green flare obviously looking nice. We get a center back from West Bromwich Albion. We get Wilson. Obviously he is a Premier League player, but he is not as good as Seamus Coleman, so I will not use him. Or I wouldn't use him anyway in my daily FIFA life, so I'm happy to submit him as well. So let's send him to the team, and then we can move over to the SBC section again to complete that mega pack of gold. Now in the mega pack of gold, I think you need I know that you need 4 special cards from the St. Patrick's Day edition, and then you also need 9, yeah, that it says 9 gold players, so we can use 2 silvers or bronzes for that matter, but I think the special card we just pulled is already a silver card, so that will be one of them. Let's set the filters to Republic of Ireland, and then you can see all 5 of my current I guess you only see the... Where's the other one? Oh, he's untradeable, so he shows up at the end. Nevertheless, we will need Houlihan, we will need Westwood, we will need McGeady, and then we quickly move over to the end of this section to get that card that we just got, and then we will submit that one as well. It will be interesting to see if the Irish League is indeed released as a League SBC, because a lot of the players are bronze. I hardly have any I don't even know how many silver players they have in that league. And by now I think I should have set that filter from low to high. Let's quickly change that so we can identify Wilson faster. So let's put those 4 boys in the team first, and then see what gaps we have to fill and how we will go about this. Obviously chemistry wouldn't be an issue anyway, because with all those Irish boys we already have 40 chemistry with 4 players, so that is pretty decent. Now we need 90 overall, so we can play some players out of position, play some players that are not really connecting. So let's see how we go about this. I would say we fill the bottom half with players from the championship, and then the 2 strikers, they can basically be anything. There is no rating requirement here as well, so we can use bronze players, or let's try to use bronze players for that as well. Don't have to be Irish, so we'll just get rid of that filter, and then we go with championship players first. Gabriel for a right back. Let's move over to the center back position. Let's use Baba for that one. And then the left back will be... I don't want to use the Irish players, to be honest, so let's use that guy instead. Let's quickly switch the Irish defender for an English one. There's plenty of English players, obviously. Let's see how we do chemistry wise. Pretty good. So those 2 positions, they should basically bring us close to what is needed, and then if we connect the 2 strikers from a different league, that should definitely be enough. Let's use a center defensive mid. I only have rare ones here. Maybe I do want to use a silver one instead then, because sometimes the rare bronzes, they will go for quite a bit, especially... I'm not sure if the championship will ever be released because it's a second league, but if there is a second league that will be released, it will definitely be the championship, so I'd rather keep those rare cards. Now we can go back to bronze though and use low from the championship to complete this championship section. Let's see how we do chemistry wise. We get 80, which is okay. Not sure if it will be enough though. Let's see. We might go back to the Irish player down here. Let's quickly see if we can use 2 Bundesliga players, I think is what I want to do. Second Bundesliga is one of my favorite leagues to do squad building challenges with, because you will never need these players anyway. Let's use 2 Germans, and we got... No, what we missed? Goal players. Oh, we need goal players. Oh, that was a mistake on my side. So that obviously doesn't work. So we need to send all of those boys back to the club. I mean, there was no rating requirement. But obviously with the goals, you do need... Oh, shoot. Let's use Calcio A then, because I am done with this league already. And there's 2 Italian boys that will work pretty well. And now obviously we have to get rid of all of those, because we have 1 silver in the team already. And obviously we can only have 2 non-gold players. So let's start this again Let's go to the championship, right back, and now we start with gold. Unfortunately, we don't have any gold, but let's see whether we have any defenders that we can take, and that are, we have indeed a couple of them. Let's use Corker. We can switch positions around in a little bit, but let's just put some defenders in here. Taylor will go in the left back position, and then we need another center back. Let's use Iore. So we'll flip those two around. Corker will stay here for now. We get more chemistry by connecting the two Irish players, even though they're not in the same league. And now we basically need one gold player in here, and that should be enough in this case though, because he is silver, and the rest of the players are gold. So we only need one gold left mid, and we should be fine. Let's use the Portuguese player. And now we lack chemistry. What the heck? What the heck? I guess we're not using the two Italian ones. Let's use a gold striker. Then let's use Ayu. And now we're fine. Finally, we get this mega pot of gold done. I'm sorry guys, I didn't get that minimum gold players. I read it in the beginning, but then I was like, oh, there's no rating requirement, which for me usually means let's go with full bronze. But obviously the gold requirement basically is equivalent to, let's say, an average rating of 72 plus. So we get 75 rated squad eventually, 91 chemistry. We fulfill all the requirements. Let's submit this team. Goodbye to the 4 special cards. I wouldn't have used them anyway, so I'm not too worried about submitting those. Mega pack of gold, we're done. So let's cash in on that pot of gold and let's see what we get. I think 30 to 150,000 coins is what we can get. Hopefully we get a nice amount. 30,000 coins I think would even be less than what the players are worth. Currently the special cards go for around 10 to 15,000 coins. So just those 4 boys alone would be worth 40,000 coins. Alright, mega pack of gold, 30 to 150,000 coins. What do we get? That doesn't look... Wow, we get 30,000 coins, guys. We made a loss. That is unfortunate. We did submit those 4 players. I know I wouldn't have used them anyway, but obviously I would have liked to make a little bit more profit. Profit at all. I could have just sold them and made more money. But that's how the game works. It is the luck of the draw, basically. So we get 30,000 coins. Obviously less than... Even though the one player wasn't sellable, the one we got in the end, he wasn't sellable, so I could have just sold those 3. So I guess the loss isn't too bad. Plus I wouldn't have used the players anyway. So eventually I'm somewhat happy, but obviously with this coin pack being worth potentially up to 150,000 coins, pulling 30,000 is definitely a disappointment. However, we add those coins to the club. They will be useful eventually, I'm pretty sure. And we're getting close to that 1 million mark in our account. We have 940,000 coins almost. But obviously, we could have cracked the 1 million if we had a better pack in this video. Anyway, guys, this is how it works. Luck of the draw, as I said before. We were unfortunate. We only got 30,000 coins. Let me know in the comments down below what you got from your mega pack of gold. Hopefully, you were lucky. You had more luck than I had, because I basically didn't have any of that. Only got 30,000 coins. With that said, we are done with this video. I will see you in the next one, guys. Have a good day and see you in the next video.